All is number. These three words, simple yet profound, encapsulate the essence of a philosopher whose teachings have transcended time and space. Pythagoras of Samos, a figure whose intellect and insight illuminated the path for countless seekers of truth, dared to intertwine the realms of mathematics and philosophy. In an age steeped in myth, his declarations rang with the gravity of revelation, unveiling the hidden symphony of the cosmos. The 6th century BCE was a period of transformation, a crucible of thought where the seeds of philosophy began to take root amidst the tumult of ancient Greece. City-states like Athens and Sparta were locked in a fierce struggle for dominance, while thinkers sought to unravel the mysteries of existence in an arena rife with uncertainty. As the shadows of superstition loomed large, philosophers began to challenge the status quo, searching for rational explanations of the world around them. Among them, Pythagoras emerged, not merely as a mathematician but as a visionary who perceived numbers as the fundamental substance of reality. Amidst the philosophical awakening, Pythagoras traveled, absorbing the wisdom of the Egyptians and the Babylonians, marrying it with his own insights. He founded a school in Croton, where disciples gathered to learn not just the principles of mathematics but the profound implications of these principles on understanding the universe. To him, numbers were not mere symbols, they were the essence of existence, each possessing distinct qualities that resonated within the fabric of the cosmos. The harmony he discovered in numerical relationships transcended calculations. It was a glimpse into the divine order that governed all things, a reminder that the universe was a greater whole to which humanity was deeply connected. As Pythagoras established his school in Croton, he attracted a diverse group of followers, drawn by the promise of wisdom and knowledge. They came from various backgrounds: philosophers, mathematicians, musicians, and even those seeking spiritual enlightenment. Every day, within the walls of this sacred space, they engaged in rigorous discussions and explorations, where the intersection of mathematics and philosophy became the cornerstone of their studies. Pythagoras' teachings were not confined to the classroom, they were woven into the very fabric of daily life, influencing everything from ethics to artistic expression. One of the most significant achievements of Pythagoras was his formulation of the theorem that bears his name. This theorem, relating the lengths of the sides of right triangles, was more than a geometric principle, it represented the harmony that existed within mathematics itself. He demonstrated that numbers could express relationships and proportions, revealing a deeper truth about the structure of reality. These discoveries were foundational, setting a precedent for future generations of mathematicians and philosophers who would explore the significance of numbers and their connections to the world around them. It wasn't just mathematical principles that Pythagoras delved into, he also emphasized the importance of music and its intrinsic link to numbers. He believed that the cosmos was governed by a musical harmony, a concept he called the music of the spheres. This idea posited that celestial bodies moved in accordance with mathematical ratios, creating an ethereal symphony that reflected the divine order of the universe. Pythagoras and his followers would study the lengths of vibrating strings and the intervals between musical notes, revealing how harmonious sound stemmed from the relationships between numbers. This synthesis of mathematics and music stirred a sense of awe and reverence among his disciples, inspiring them to see the universe as a grand, interconnected web of numbers and sounds. However, the journey was not without its struggles. Pythagoras faced opposition from those who viewed his ideas as radical or unorthodox. Critics questioned the validity of his teachings, claiming that the emphasis on numbers diminished the human experience and understanding of the world. Yet, Pythagoras remained undeterred, driven by an unwavering belief in the importance of his work. He understood that true wisdom came from relentless inquiry and challenges, and he encouraged his followers to embrace these trials as opportunities for growth and understanding. The community that Pythagoras built in Croton wasn't just a group of students, it was a tightly-knit family bound by shared beliefs and practices. Members adhered to strict ethical guidelines and shared resources, fostering a sense of unity and purpose. They explored not only intellectual pursuits but also spiritual and ethical living, celebrating the virtues of self-discipline and integrity. Their lifestyle reflected Pythagoras' belief in the harmony of life itself, where balance and moderation were essential in achieving a higher state of existence. As time passed, Pythagoras' influence spread beyond Croton, reaching distant lands and inspiring thinkers across the ancient world. His ideas found a receptive audience among later philosophers, including Plato and Aristotle, who would build upon his frameworks. The teachings of Pythagoras ignited a spark that encouraged the pursuit of knowledge as a lifelong journey. Even as the years turned into centuries, the legacy of his insights endured, embedding themselves into the very foundations of mathematics, science, and philosophy. Yet, the life of Pythagoras was not solely defined by his achievements and teachings, it was also marked by a profound search for meaning and truth. The philosophical questions that occupied his mind were echoed in the hearts of his followers. They pondered the mysteries of existence, the nature of the soul, and the purpose of life itself. Pythagoras taught that understanding mathematics was not just about solving equations or measuring the physical world, it was about unlocking the secrets of existence and connecting to something greater than oneself. In his teachings, the union of numbers and nature revealed truths hidden to the untrained eye. Through this lens, the complexities of life became more comprehensible, and the seemingly chaotic world around them began to reveal its inherent order. Pythagoras inspired not only through the wisdom he shared but through the passion and dedication he exhibited in his pursuit of knowledge. His relentless quest for understanding was a beacon for those who sought enlightenment, encouraging them to look beyond the surface and seek the deeper connections that bound all things together. As Pythagoras delved deeper into the mysteries of numbers, one remarkable moment crystallized his grand vision. It was during an intense study of triangles that he made a groundbreaking discovery: the relationship between the sides of a right-angled triangle, a concept now known as the Pythagorean theorem. This theorem would become the cornerstone of not only his philosophy but also of mathematics itself. The triangle, a symbol of balance and harmony, emerged as the embodiment of his beliefs, illustrating the interconnectedness of all things in the universe. This moment of enlightenment was more than just a mathematical breakthrough, it was a revelation that illuminated the very fabric of reality. The harmony of numbers, he realized, was not merely an academic exercise, but a profound truth that resonated through music, art, and nature. Pythagoras stood triumphant, his teachings crystallizing into a philosophy that would inspire generations. In that defining moment, he understood that numerical relationships were not just abstract concepts, but vital threads weaving the tapestry of existence together. Reflecting on his legacy, we see that Pythagoras' influence stretches far beyond his own time. His ideas laid the groundwork for countless developments in mathematics, philosophy, and even the natural sciences. The echo of his teachings resonates in the very fabric of scientific thought today. Think about how the principles he uncovered are foundational to engineering, physics, and architecture. The beauty of mathematics is not just in calculations, but in its inherent ability to describe the universe. From the harmonious ratios in music that evoke emotion, to the geometric principles that guide the construction of our buildings, the impact of Pythagorean thought is omnipresent. Moreover, Pythagoras' emphasis on the relationship between numbers and the natural world has profound implications in our understanding of life itself. His belief that numbers hold the key to understanding the cosmos has inspired scientists, musicians, and philosophers alike to seek out the rhythm and patterns that govern existence. His teachings encourage us to see beyond mere digits, to recognize the underlying structures that shape our thoughts, actions, and interactions. In modern times, as we stand on the shoulders of giants like Pythagoras, we must acknowledge the importance of his message. It wasn't just about numbers, it was about the harmony they create. The quest for knowledge, the pursuit of wisdom, and the drive to connect with the world around us are all themes that still resonate today. Whether in the classroom, the concert hall, or the realms of philosophical discourse, the essence of Pythagorean thought challenges us to find balance and beauty in our own lives. As we explore the world through the lens of numbers and relationships, we are invited to embrace the interconnectedness of all things, fostering a deeper appreciation for the complexity and simplicity of life. The tools and methods that he introduced, from the concept of mathematical proof to the understanding of ratios and proportions, have not only stood the test of time but have also inspired innovative thinking. His legacy is a reminder that knowledge is not static but an ever-evolving journey. The lessons of Pythagoras compel us to remain curious, to ask questions, and to seek understanding in every facet of life. In many ways, his life and teachings mirror our own struggles and triumphs as we navigate the complexities of our modern world. As we reflect on the teachings of Pythagoras, we are encouraged to consider how we can apply his insights into our own lives. Are we seeking the harmony in the chaos around us? Are we striving to understand the relationships that govern our decisions, our interactions, and our connections to one another? Pythagoras invites us to delve deeper, to look beyond the surface and uncover the beauty that lies beneath. The harmony of numbers is not just a mathematical concept, it is a philosophy of life that urges us to find balance, wisdom, and beauty amidst the complexities we encounter. In conclusion, we are all on a path of discovery, much like Pythagoras himself. Each of us has the potential to contribute to the tapestry of knowledge and understanding. So, take a moment to reflect on the harmony of numbers in your own life. How can you seek balance, inspire others, and embrace the interconnectedness that Pythagorean thought celebrates? Remember, the pursuit of wisdom is a journey worth undertaking, one that can illuminate the path to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us.